Okay, we're going to learn how big of a goof I am as far as gifts. My son just graduated from college with his secondary history certification to teach, and got a job before graduation. Very proud of him. But this is a older book from early 1900s that has all kinds of stuff in it. But when Nakia was showing this, it had some history stuff in it, and I knew that my son would love it. And he did look at it. It's sort of like an encyclopedia. Look at that. And this is his gift. He's already seen it. He loves it, but he's going to be gracious enough to let me make copies of things. Look at this. Wouldn't that just be awesome to scan that, to have that? Look at this. Look at that. I love that. But just to give you an idea, I told him if he didn't like it when it came in and it wasn't something he really wanted, he didn't have to keep it. He could give it to me. I'd use it. But it's just had, even if somebody had a little note card in there, I know he probably won't want that, but I'll ask him. But just the pages can be used for all kinds of stuff. Is that old tape, or is it like an old file? I'll put it there. Ooh, old piece of tape. Okay, I'm just going to leave that in there because if I put it somewhere, I'll lose it. Made some notes on there, but I just think it's just great. Wonderful. Some of the pictures. I'm not looking as to where those, but I knew he would absolutely. And I love the way that they're put together here. So each of the, now, in my humble teaching opinion, it's early 1900 books. This is where you want to go get your history from. The history in these books have not been changed by the mainstream, because the books that you buy now to use in classrooms have been changed. I'm sorry, they do not have true history. It's very, very hard to find them because we're not allowed to teach certain stuff anymore, even though it was true history. But listen, we wouldn't be where we are and changing things where we are today if we don't learn from our mistakes in history, and we didn't learn from things in history. That's the one thing. Looks like a page has been torn out there. Shucks. It's a map page too. But I personally, when I teach, I tell my students that whatever I teach and tell them and whatever they see, they are never supposed to take anybody's word for it, that anything is absolute truth, because a true educated person investigates for themselves and makes their own decisions about stuff. And personally, I view myself as a teacher. That's my job. Yes, I am to teach and teach skills, but it is not my responsibility to put my beliefs and my thoughts onto students. That's not the way it goes. Oh, that's poems. I love that. So this is, things like this is very important to me, because this was before personal opinions started changing what goes out there in the world. Because you know what? The United States is here because we rebelled against another government. We attacked another government. That is why the United States is here. And for those, that's why. We stood up against something that was unfair, and we became our own country. When we came in, we took over somebody else's lands. Those types of things, all that part of history, the good, bad, and ugly, needs to be a part of what everybody knows. But it's awesome. But here's the little book, that's funny, that I got for him for graduation. I'm just loving the pictures and the plates and stuff that are in there, and that yumminess. Oh, too bad that piece is gone. But there we go, that little book I said. But that's what I got for you.